Hey everyone, I am really excited about today's video because today's video is all about the and. I mean that as opposed to the or. So some channels are budget or luxury or splurgy items. I'm an and person. I love my budget finds. I'm an Amazon girl. I'm a Walmart girl. Find me a bargain, I am all over it. But I am also a Nordstrom girl and an Anthropologie girl and a Selma girl and a White House Black Market girl. Sometimes I'm a little bit of a luxury girl, mostly more in that mid-range. So today we are adding in all the other stuff. It's an and day. So I have a little bit of a haul for you from a variety of retailers, most of whom I have just named, and it's not all clothing. I have a little bitty beauty haul in the middle of this thing too. You ready to see everything I found? Let's go. So the first outfit I want to show you is a dress that I have splurged on and have worn many, many times and have shared this many, many times. But I did want to share with you a new piece that has just brought this outfit to a new level. In case you missed my most recent video, which is all about the third layer rule or third layer concept, where your top is one layer, your bottom is a second layer, and to take your outfit to the next level visually, you add a third layer, and one of those layers can be a belt. Well, this dress from Brochu Walker has been shown on their website with a belt that looks very much like this for years, and I've loved it, and I just didn't bother with the splurge. And in this case, this specific outfit, this is an and outfit because the dress is the splurge, it's over $300, and the belt is the save because this one is an Amazon find, and I absolutely love it. Let's talk a little bit more about the dress and why I love it so much. It is a very simple silhouette, it is duped all the time, and nothing gets quite close to it. It's very similar in concept to the Anthropologie Somerset Dress, which we're gonna talk about next, actually. It's a little more of a slimmer cut, very subtle puff sleeve, but it's a little more fitted. So for those of you who don't love the tiered dress look, this tiered dress not clings, but it hugs the body just a little bit more, and it's a little sleeker, more sophisticated design. It comes in 10 core colors, and then there's 12 seasonal colors that come in and out of stock. There are some options that are 100% cotton. This one is a cotton blend, and I actually prefer that little bit of poly in there because this dress very seldomly wrinkles, which makes it very travel friendly and just something you can depend on to wear all day long. You can dress it down, you can dress it up. I've shown you a few ways. Adding this belt though takes it to a whole other level. I think it looks so much more sophisticated. And then these leather sandals, these were another splurge that I have worn for years. They still look brand new, and that rich tone of brown tan leather have not been able to duplicate in my less expensive shoes. Now let's move on to a few Anthropologie finds. I did a little bitty haul, and by little bitty, I mean I bought 3 things. The first being the Somerset dress. And I have had a few of these over the years, and this is another one that is duped over and over and over. In fact, Quince makes one that looks identical to the silhouette. And I just shared it in my most recent Quince haul, which I'll link somewhere up here and down in the description box as well. And I will tell you the differences and the pluses and minuses of both. So let's focus on the Anthropologie one first. If you are looking for really unique prints and colors and a much larger size range, the Somerset dress comes in petite, regular, and plus sizes. Generally speaking, there's always exceptions, and what we hope for is that in these more expensive pieces, you're going to see more. Maybe it's more tailoring, more sizing options, definitely more color options, more interesting, expensive looking patterns, and that's what you see in the Somerset dress. In this case, I'm wearing it in the extra small petite. Now, the Quince option is 100% cotton, just like this one. The Quince option is actually 100% organic cotton, which the Anthropologie one is not, but it doesn't come in patterns, maybe one. It has a much more limited size range, color range, but it's the exact same silhouette, and if you like the color options that they have, then you're gonna love the Quince one. And since I'm an and kind of girl, I'm wearing my $168 dress with my $40-something Espadrille Wedges that are my most worn shoe year over year over year every summer. These next 2 pieces are also from Anthropologie. The first, let's talk about this top. This is exactly what I'm talking about. When you are going to splurge on a piece like this top, it's because one, the material is amazing. It's a viscose blend, and look at the detail on this top. There's 7 different patterns that it comes in, and all the patterns just look more, especially the embroidery that's happening all around the V neckline. It's that exquisite detail that you tend to see in more expensive things, not as much in the more budget-friendly options. Now, I love love this top. I mean, I bought it, so I better love it, and now I'm sharing it with you. But other than the really pretty neckline, which I think is beautiful, I love all the colors, but there's 6 more options if you don't like that one. The viscose material is so soft. It's so lightweight. I love the sleeve is actually very similar to this one with the elastic here. So for those of you that want more upper arm coverage, this is a fantastic option. It tucks in really nicely, and we'll talk about the pants that it's tucked into in a second. But if you want to wear it loose and flowing, it's a great option as well. I think this would look really cute with a pair of shorts, like a pair of denim shorts. And it's just one of those tops you're going to reach for all the time. It's a statement piece all by itself. Now the pants I picked specifically because these are one of the best-selling silhouettes on the Anthropologie website. These are their famous Collette pants, and the Collette pants are shown year-round in different materials, in different colors. This is the linen blend option. It comes in standard, tall, petite, and plus sizing. Waist sizes from 23 to 34, 8 colors, and it definitely runs true to size. I ordered the same numeric size as my waist size. Fits beautifully. I got it in the petite length. It does say on the website, the reviews say it runs a little bit long, so I am just barely 5'4". Some would argue not officially petite. I did get the petite in this, and it was a much better length on me. It hit me exactly where I wanted it to be. I think these are really well made. The tailoring is great. The fabric is fantastic. I think it's definitely worth the splurge, but the nice thing about these being part of the permanent collection at Anthropologie is that they are often on sale too. Now it is time for a little bit of a beauty break. So I've just been quietly shopping at Nordstrom all this time, doing a lot of beauty purchases as I do, and there hasn't been as much interest in beauty on the channel in a while, so I haven't done like full-on dedicated beauty content, but I love the idea of kind of putting it in the middle here. So for those of you that missed the beauty hauls, I have a little one here for you, and this portion of the video is sponsored by Nordstrom. Let me walk you through some of the items that are either new to me or I've been using for years that I definitely think are worth a little bit of the splurge. So I have shared this SPF, this sunscreen for, I think we're going on year 2 now. I love it. Didn't know it was at Nordstrom. I'd much rather buy it there and get my Nordstrom points. So this is the Colorescience Face Shield Flex SPF 50. It's a tinted sunscreen, and I wear it currently in the shade medium, and it works really well under makeup. But if you want a no makeup kind of day and you're very like a natural girl, it gives you like a little evening of the skin tone, but it's not going to replace your foundation. I love this one. I wear the lighter shade in the winter, but right now I'm wearing the medium shade. Then this is new to me. I'm super excited about this. I've been stalking their website and like debating putting it in and out of the cart. I still like to contour my face every day, not just for special occasions. And this is from Victoria Beckham. It is her contour stick. I have it in the shade Travertine. It does come in quite a few other shades. And what I love about this is it's really teeny tiny. It reminds me of the Laura Mercier Caviar eyeshadow sticks. It's that same width, and I can just really get in there on my nose, just get it exactly where I want so I don't end up having a muddy face. Really chisel in those cheekbones, the jawline. I love it the most for the nose, but I've been using it to contour my crease a little bit in my eyes and then just blend it out, and then I can decide if I want to put shadow on top or not. It's also very travel friendly, very tiny. So this is a newer to me item, and I absolutely love this thing. Then we got a new blush, and this one is from IT Cosmetics. It's their Sun Blush, and they do have it in quite a few shades. I'm wearing it in the shade Sunlit 10, and it looks a little corally pink here, but it goes on pink on my skin, and it's so easy to apply. I just took a little bit out with my finger and dotted it directly onto my cheeks. And then I used this brush, which is also available at Nordstrom. This is one of my favorite brushes. I've had this one for years. It's a double-ended face brush. This fluffier end is greater for stippling on foundation, like their ITCC cream, or in this case, the blush. And then this smaller end is great for blending in like the contour on your nose or batting in concealer, whatever. It's fantastic, and it really holds up well after numerous washes. And then back to the eyes. So I've already shared with you how much I love the Armani Eye Tints. I can't remember how many colors I have racked up, but I added another one. This is 9S Sand, I believe, and it's a really light, kind of neutral bronzy shade. It's not a warm bronze. It's not a cool taupey bronze. It's kind of right in the middle. It's the Goldilocks of bronzes, and I think this would look great with a little darker shade out on the outer corners, but I just swiped this one shade, just blended it in a little bit with my finger, and then I decided decided to darken it up a little bit on the outer corners and in the crease with a little more of the contour. It doesn't crease, it stays on all day. It has this nice sheen to it, but no glitter. And I even ran a little bit under my eyes to brighten up my eyes. I love this thing. I found a new mascara that I am very excited about. I am really big into the tubing mascaras. I'm a contact lens wearer. My eyes water from allergies. I go outside and I sweat. So the traditional mascaras that give you the big dramatic lashes are beautiful, but not great for summer. So I try to go with tubing. And this is a new release from Too Faced. It's their ribbon wrapped lash. And I don't know, hopefully you can see in the B-roll, this stuff not only makes your lashes look great from the get-go, but it's the only tubing mascara I've tried that you can build and build and build and it doesn't get clumpy. And it stays beautifully all day and removes easily with warm water, just like all the other tubing mascaras. I love the little packaging. Very, very cute. I have a new setting spray for summer. I swear by setting spray. And this one is from Kosas. It's their Cloud Set. And the reason why I love this, it's their Airy Setting and Smoothing Mist, is that it's a little more hydrating than some of the other options. I have a dry skin. I am a lizard at heart. This one seems to be a little more hydrating and it has a little bit of a blurring effect as well. We could all use a filter at some point in our life. I don't use filters, by the way. I really don't see the point. Like, why would I try to look different and then tell you to buy something that isn't gonna look like what it does on you? That would be that's kind of dumb. So no filters, but if you want one that you can put on at home, this one, teeny little bit, like it's not like airbrushed, but it does kind of melt the makeup together and make you look a little more airbrushed, I should say. Then let's talk about the lips. This one might be the part I'm most excited about. I've been on the hunt for a lip liner for a while now that doesn't turn orange on my lips. I don't know what it is about my lips. Even the most neutral pink natural lip liners turn brown on me. I have weird lips. Found this one, Trish McEvoy, the Shape and Enhance lip liner in the shade Natural. And it stays pink on my lips. If I want it to be a little more neutral, it'll go a little more neutral, but at least it still looks like the actual color of my lips. I'm so excited. It's the kind that you have to manually sharpen, but it is so creamy and so user-friendly, and it stays on my lips. And speaking of staying on my lips, this is the second tube, so to speak, of this lipstick that I have bought. It is from Clé de Peau. It is their liquid lipstick. I have had this on for like 4 hours. I have talked and talked and talked. I had water to drink. This is just a really neutral shade. The best way to describe this, see if I can add more. See, it's still the same. It's like if you had a tube of your favorite satin lipstick and you left it in the car in the summer and it melted. That's what the consistency of this is. So it's a liquid lipstick in the literal sense, as if a solid tube of lipstick melted and you get this beautiful color payoff and this beautiful consistency without that drying shrink wrap feeling on your lips. It is fantastic. I also want to give a shout out to this little guy. This came in the sample pack that they send you when you spend enough money and you get a gift with purchase. This is the little baby version of the YSL Bold Rouge Pure Couture or something like that. And again, I think it's shade 12. I popped this on for a Zoom call the other day. It stayed on for 8 hours, like through lunch, through drinking. It's incredible. There's a lot of different colors, but if you're looking for real lipstick, not the liquid lipstick that stays on and doesn't dry out your lips, this Bold Rouge Pure Couture, unbelievable. This is the baby version. I will link to the full size one. And then finally, I've been getting a lot of questions about how to deal with humidity and the hair frizzing and kind of ignore the state of my hair right now. I went to a Japanese hair spa yesterday and it was an interesting experience that we'll talk about it another time, but they didn't actually blow out my hair. I had to do that when I got home and I didn't do the best job. When you want your hair to not frizz out after the fact, this is my ride or die, a phrase I detest, but it is the most accurate one. And this is, I think, the third bottle I've bought. And as you can see, very travel friendly in its size. This is the Oribe Anti-Humidity Spray. It's like a gloss almost for your hair, and it makes your hair feel soft and shiny, and it definitely helps prevent the frizz. Now let's get back to a few more outfits. So this one is from White House Black Market, and it's just a little bit outside of the box for me. Not generally what I reach for, but I thought it was so elegant and so pretty. It's a fringe hem, basically almost like a sweater. It's not a sweater, but it's a knit material, and the loopy fringe on the bottom is so cool. It's more of a peplum shape. It does have a zipper on the side so that you can pull it over your head and It'll fit nicely and then you just zip it right up. Absolutely love it. It also comes in, I think, white or like a cream. It's a viscose nylon blend. It's beautiful. You can wear it now with the matching skirt. You can wear it with a pair of pants. I think it's gonna look beautiful in even the fall and winter with a jacket over it of some kind. So really versatile piece. That's why I think it's worth a splurge, because you can wear it a lot of ways and it's very unique looking. Now let's talk about the fringe pencil skirt that goes with it. That one is a pull-on style. It's a hidden flat elastic, and it's that same concept where it's great to wear now together for, say, a date night or a dressy event, maybe an evening wedding even. But come wintertime, I am seeing this paired with a big oversized black cashmere sweater, maybe even the turtleneck version, and some deep rich cocoa boots. Totally different look. I think it's going to be stunning. Now, if you'd prefer something a little more casual, let's go to White House Black Market's sister store, Soma. And I know when we think of Soma, we think of bras. I do. I'm actually wearing one of theirs that I believe is on sale right now, so I will link it. In fact, all of this is on sale right now. They're having, I think, their semi-annual anniversary sale. They make some great loungewear pieces as well. And by loungewear, I mean you feel like you're lounging, but you are meant to leave the house in these. These are not pajamas. So first, let's talk about the modal quarter zip top. It is very similar to the Spanx Air Essentials fabric, except it's much lighter weight and it's softer. So it's a little more fluid. It's not as bulky. I do prefer it. This one comes in 4 colors. And when I ordered it, I thought it was more sleeveless, but it actually does have the drop, sort of almost like a dolman sleeve, which I really like. I love wearing it zipped up to the top too. I think it's a totally different look. And I love the detail that the zipper is the same color as the material and it all blends in together. Now the modal shorts, also on sale. They come in the coordinating colors as the top. It's a 6-inch inseam and it has pockets on the side and pockets in the back. But why it's worth the splurge is that fabric is just next level. I have tons of similar products that I found and shared with you from Amazon and I love them, but I do see a difference in the quality with this. And if you don't love the shorts, they make a wide leg pant version as well. Of course they do. And what I like about the shorts and the pants are that they are elastic waist, but they don't have a drawstring. You just pull them on and you don't have to mess with something dangling around in the middle of your stomach. So if you want to tuck something in or you don't want to draw attention to your lower stomach, you don't have that there. And I love that it has pockets on the side seam and back. And I do need to give a little shout out. I'm still wearing them. These are brand new. They're so new that I think they're only on the UGG website. These are their new classic micro boots and I have been wearing these constantly. Don't let the shearling throw you off. My feet do not get hot in these and they are great for running out in the yard, taking the dogs out to the bathroom. They're gonna be great for travel as well. You don't have to wear socks with them if you don't want to. They're so easy to slip in and out. I don't see how I could go back to the normal height of an UGG shaft. I love the micro kind. I love these. Putting mine right back on. And then the last pieces from all of my little hauls are from Evereve. If you missed it, I put a poll out, I believe it was on stories and possibly even my newsletter, asking you what retailers you really wanted to shop at. And Evereve came up really high across all the platforms. So I just picked up a few things because I'm still learning about the brand. If you're a regular shopper at Evereve, let me know in the comments below what your go-to pieces are from there. Any of the places I've just mentioned, actually, that would be helpful. So the first outfit I want to show you is this V-neck sort of sweater tank. I am a sucker for navy and white stripes. If you're not new here, then you know that. I just wanted something different than a typical t-shirt. And I love this color pattern, the white and the navy, and I love the texture. And it's those little details that you're looking for when you're paying more than what you normally pay, say if you're more of a regular budget shopper at Walmart or Amazon. The little insets under the arms to cover up your bra, those little details are what I'm looking for. The stitching around the neckline and the hemline, it looks great tucked, untucked, very versatile piece. And I'm wearing it with a pair of Spanx twill pants, new Spanx twill pants, because I honestly have not been a fan of their viral original pull-on style ones. Pulling yourself into those is a workout in and of itself. They were so hard to get on and wiggle on, and this new version I love because they're normal pants. They have a button closure, they have a zipper, you pull them on like regular pants, you don't have to struggle and grunt and groan your way into them. Perfectly easy to get on and off, and they also have pockets. I don't know what Spanx's issue is with no front pockets, but these do. And the cool thing about these pockets is that if you like the cleaner, flatter line, you just keep them zipped up and you'll have a much more tighter, tailored look. If you want access to the pockets, you unzip them. Now, I got the white ones. They do come in quite a few other colors, and what's unique about them is they have almost like a silver silver lining. Yes, I said silver lining along the top panel so that there's no show through, and the pockets are lined with that same material so you don't see the outlines of the pockets in the white pants. They do come in sizes petite, regular, and tall inseam lengths. They do run a little bit on the long side, and they do recommend on their website if you're 5'4" or shorter to get the petite, which I did, and I think they fit perfectly. And like I mentioned earlier, one of the things I'm looking for at these higher price points is those little extra details, like maybe a larger size range. So these go from size extra small to 3X and then have the 3 different inseam lengths as well. And then the last outfit, it's still the same pants. They are definitely worth keeping on for another outfit. 2 more pieces from Evereve. Let's start with the jacket. I love a layering piece for summer, and this, it's actually a shacket, but it's not like the shacket that you're thinking of, those big, bulky, annoying ones that I don't love that trend. It makes us all look like lumberjacks, honestly. This one is a much more tailored fit. It is a linen lyocell blend, so it is the perfect weight for summer for layering. It's more of a cropped or normal length, so it's not this big oversized, whether it's in the width or the length, so it's more of a tailored fit. It has snap closure. I love the snaps. Has the little cut on the sides to give it a little bit more movement. I'm wearing it in extra small, and the color is camel. And then I'm wearing it over what is essentially a basic white tee, but these are the little details I'm looking for that can justify $58 for a t-shirt. I bought it. I'm sharing what I think are important little details to me. So first of all, it's 100% cotton, but it's a slub knit material, which means you kind of see little, not imperfections, but there's some texture to it. It's a much softer cotton. Actually, I have found it at Walmart for $4.98, just not in this silhouette. And Chico sometimes has this slub knit cotton. Not a lot of retailers do. So if you know of some, let me know, because I love this cotton. It's my preferred cotton, especially for summertime. This one is machine washable. And then another detail that I love, it has raw hems. So it kind of curls a little bit at the V neckline, along the arms, and along the bottom hemline. It just gives it a little bit something extra. So whether you're wearing it loose and untucked or tucked in, it just has a little bit more of a sophisticated look than just a basic white crew neck or a basic white V-neck that I have plenty of in my closet from Walmart and Amazon. This one is just a little more special. So there you have a look at some of the latest pieces in my closet that are not from Walmart and Amazon. Doesn't mean I'm gonna stop shopping there anytime soon, but I do like to sample from a few other places from time to time. And I know a lot of you watching like to shop just like me too. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope that you had fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.